Greetings traders, welcome to my trading journal. Today I am going to record my expiry trade. So this is the screen that you see here. This is I have built this trading terminal to do different. This is option chain, inverted option chain here, wherein I can buy, sell, roll up, roll down my calls and puts. I can see my current positions here, and these are my orders on a very same page, right? This is the actual. I'm using smart APIs, which are free, which allows me to record or punch these orders. Zerodha and rest of the discount brokers, they do have some amount associated with it if at all you want to buy those APIs. But then Angel One has smart APIs, and they do not charge you anything to use those API. I'm basically making use of all those APIs to punch all my orders here, right? So this is where today, this is where I entered into the position. If you see 932, this is the candle where I entered, where there was a huge IV expansion on the put side. That is what I try to. I am on this 150 800 strikes right now, and now I'll try to do adjustments if at all it breaks this day low, or at least breaches this yesterday's day high, right? That is when I'll try to make some adjustments. Until then, I will take a pause. Welcome back. I was recording all our adjustments after our initial adjustment, but then after that I realized that the audio on the recorded videos is not up to that mark. So then I decided to do a summary video on what all adjustment I did. So far we have seen, we did some adjustment, at 10:30 when Nifty was sliding down day lows at that time. That's when we rolled down our puts first. After that continues, Nifty continued to slide it further. So if you see that we moved from 800 to 750, 750 to 700, 700 to 650. At until 12 o'clock there was no respite, and we were continuously rolling down our puts because we were getting some points on the board. I just wanted our trade to be as much risk averse as we can, right? But then after 1 o'clock, when it broke, at this point when it broke, or it was very close to break yesterday's low, that's when I decided to start rolling down my calls aggressively, right? Because these puts, even though we were at 650, these puts were the amount of IV expansion we were having then. The 700 150 call was not able to compensate those changes. So I decided to move my call down from 150 to 100, 100 to 50, and after that 7050 to 17,000, right, at 1321 1 o'clock, right? This is where I was shifting my calls down. And then after that Nifty started recovering from yesterday's low. That's when there have been a lot of adjustments done to compensate, or to adjust my delta on both call and put side. But then if you see, after 1:38 p.m. I haven't done much adjustment, or no adjustment at all, because my trade was almost dead then. I was sitting on these 6 points to be precise. I was having 4 points in my hand, and my plan was to collect all those 10 points, collectively collect those 10 points and be as much risk averse as possible, right? And all this trade that you can see, I started squaring off all my position, but then because I started really late, smart API didn't allow me to exit my position, and they got auto squared off eventually, right? So this is what we have collected at the end of the day. If you remember, our position wise size was 300 shares, and what we could collect is effectively 8 points, right? So that is and here is my broker's account, wherein you would see this amount matches with this one, right? So that's about the expiry. The most important thing which I wanted to convey here was my trading terminal. This particular trading terminal, I would probably do one more video about what has been technology stack, how it has been developed, how does it use smart API. I will try and cover all those points. But then the problem this tool solves is, we all know as an option seller, you need to do these roll ups and roll downs as quickly as possible to avoid slippages, right? And this is where this tool come into play, right? If at all, let's say I want to go from 17,000 to 17,050, I just have to click on this roll up, right? I have added some music as well here, but then if you see, these are the two orders got punched. Now it is 6 o'clock. That's the reason I am punching this order, because these are anyways will get rejected because market is not live right now. But then now I have also changed the expiry to 6th October now. All these contracts that you see, this inverted option chain that you will see, are referring to 6 October expiry now, right? And the position size, I will continue to work with 300 position size, right? But then the point which I want to bring to your notice is, how fast these roll ups and roll downs are here, right? So if you see, within a fraction of seconds, you can move down your calls, roll up your calls, roll down your calls, puts, and so on and so forth, right? So this becomes very if at all you try to do that manually, adding that particular script to your watch list, and then put some market order and click on submit order, buy or sell, that takes a lot of time. And at times, most of the times, we as a traders, we lose a lot of slippages, right? And that's when this tool will come handy and will help us avoid slippages. At the same time, being a small trader, I do not really want to spend too much of subscription fees to buy these APIs. Now, this particular terminal basically uses Smart API, Angel One's Smart API, which are completely free. And so long as you have Demat account with them, you should be able to use them, right? So that's the only reason I did open my Demat account with Angel One, and I've created this terminal, and I started utilizing those smart APIs, which are completely free. If at all you want to use very same API of Zerodha, you will have to pay 2,000 rupees per month, right? That is something which I wanted to avoid, and that's when this terminal got generated, right? So this is the tool. This really helps me where exactly I am. This is the ATM. How far I am from the spot, how far I am from the put side, how far I am from the spot. All these things which are really very important as far as option selling and intraday strangling is concerned, right? So these buttons will really help us avoid those slippages. Also, you would also be able to see all those orders which are being punched. Now the market is not live, but then you would also see a list of positions, open positions that you have. And in case you have some kind of event wherein you want to quickly get out of your position, this button would clear off all the active positions that we have, right? So this tool basically does all day-to-day activities or frequently used activities an option seller can perform on a very tricky or any expiry day or any intraday trading. That's when this tool will come into play, right? So thank you very much for watching this video until now. If you really like the content, if you really like this terminal, Please comment that out, and if you need any help in setting this back, let me know. I will be able to help you. Thank you very much, and we'll try and cover this tool, the technology side of this tool, in the next video. Thank you.